All right, so we're back here, and today I'm going to be talking about the courses. So I have gaming courses for children, right? This is for the young people, the real young people. And so I teach them public speaking skills and leadership skills through Roblox games and Minecraft. Why do I do that? It's because they already like playing it anyway. So why not add an additional layer of real learning? So in my gaming clubs that are weekly, I am still doing confidence coaching, but we're not necessarily learning anything. We're practicing social skills and things like that and confidence. But in the gaming courses, there's a presentation portion that's a little bit long, but I let them draw on the screen. I have activities that we do throughout the presentation to keep them engaged because virtual classes are still long virtual classes. And even as an adult, they're kind of boring. So I try to find ways to make it more fun and engaging. But in full transparency, they don't always absorb the information from the presentation. Sometimes I'll ask them after the 45 minutes or however long, I'll ask them a question and they'll be like, I don't know. So in order to bridge that gap, which happens all the time, even with me as an adult, sometimes I doze off when someone's talking to me for too long. And that's just how our minds work, especially with social media and things. That's why we have the game portion after. So after I teach them the lesson, so whether they're really paying attention or not, they usually pay enough attention that they can answer questions throughout the presentation, but sometimes they lose interest, like everybody. Then we practice whatever skill we learned in the presentation, we practice that in the game. So regardless of how much attention they were paying or that they absorbed in the presentation, the main thing is once we start the actual game, they are then able to practice that skill in the game. Does that make sense? So for example, the first lesson is learning the beginning, middle, and end of a presentation, right? So once we get into Dress to Impress, which is one of the modules that I have on there for a Roblox game, when we present the outfit, instead of just telling us what they're wearing, they practice using the beginning, middle, and end. The same thing with Minecraft, Grow a Garden, or Brookhaven, or Berry Avenue. So the whole point of what I'm saying is they're learning it, but then they're also applying it in a way that they already like because they love these Roblox and Minecraft games anyway, but now it gives them a chance to actually practice what they learned. So that way they're paying enough attention to understand, but then they actually apply it. So they're learning how to do it without even really knowing that it's happening. So that's why I offer the courses. And these are typically 6 weeks long. As always, my name is Coach Yana, and I approve this message.